This is actually the 4th video I've made, and I haven't posted one, so I'm going to probably do a whole big compilation and put it all into one and cut out all the boring bits. Well, actually, if I cut out all the boring bits, the video will be about 1 minute long. So most of the boring bits. There might even be a song. After the last video, you saw that I was working in the winter, and then along came spring and summer, which just basically rained. It's now we're pretty much halfway through January, and I'm finally getting around to do some stuff. Although I have been out doing a little bit here and there. I've cleaned up the yard a bit, and I've actually taken the camper out onto the street so I could mow and that sort of stuff around here. But I did sort of leave the camper in a bit of disarray, and it's been filling up with water for the last good 6 months or so, and draining out. So we're going to do a quick assessment. We're going to do a bit of a walk around, have a look at what's going on, and then we have to get stuck into it. So let's have a look. So basically this is how it sat all winter. Did have a tarp on it though, but it had big holes in it and filled up with water quite a lot. I've had to move it out so I can do a bit of gardening, trim the grass, that sort of stuff. So I know that it tows at least out to the street. That's about as far as I got, just over there. Actually looked pretty good. Pretty good profile sitting behind the car. But that's another story. Anyway. Because I didn't actually get to attach everything properly, the wood is all warped and bowed and separated, and I'm surely got stuff down behind it, which I'm going to have to take all the sides off, clean it all out, and reassess, because I'm not even sure those sides are going to be worth keeping anymore, the state the wood's in. It'll probably be alright, but I'm going to have to get the string line up and realign everything here through that door like I did. Oh, I've also got to put that door frame in on that side. So I'm going to start also framing in all these walls for a bit more support and more attachment points. And probably do the same with the roof. Probably maybe 3 at the back, 2 on that one. I don't know about the rest of it. We'll see how we go. See how I feel after that. And we need to get a roof on. We need to get it all closed up basically. But yeah, all the stuff that I didn't get to attach properly is probably all full with crud, and we'll need cleaning out. So let's get on with it, eh? I actually thought the biggest problem I was going to have was finding the pocket hole bits. But here they are. In fact, there's 2 drivers there for the pocket holes. Pocket screws, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, and the other bits under there. But I thought I was going to not be able to find those. I'm forever looking for those. Nope. Can't remember if those shims were temporary or not, because I was rushing everything and I just don't remember. I didn't glue them on, they're just all just sitting there. I think I could probably use some more screws in them, but I think we'll get the string lines back up, make sure it's all going to work, and then let's put them up properly, and then we'll start blocking in with the other bits. Do the same on the other side. Got to get this done, just do it. Stop talking about it. I actually thought I was rushing it at the end of last year, but yeah, this actually looks really good. There's a slight gap. It's not much. I was actually paying attention. I actually thought I was rushing all this last year, but no, it looks like I've done just good enough job. Just good enough. So yeah, there is still a little bit of a gap there, as you can see by that shadow. It looks bad on camera, but it's not that bad really. It does go to zero eventually. I might have to fill it. Might have to fill it after putting the sides on and before putting the roof on. Might just have to fill it up with something. Expanding foam, I don't know. Something. Anyway, so what I think I'm going to do, it's 1400 high. So if I divide that into four areas, it's about 350 each, isn't it? $350. 350 or thereabouts. And then halfway between those should be about 350, shouldn't it? No, it's 700 of course. No, another 350 down. Because yeah, 700. So 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yep. Easy. Easy. Jeez, forgot how much fun that is. Mm-hmm. Top, middle, and bottom. Wow. Anyway, I feel like I've been away for far too long and I've forgotten how to do everything. But that's all right, we'll get there. Making a mess. I think this is how I used to do it. Fuck off. There's, something like this. Yes. Starting to come back to me. I haven't totally been doing nothing while I've been away though. I did have to build a DJ box for when I went away to Europe. So that I could leave all my gear behind for somebody else to do my job while I was away. So that was something I could do undercover out the back. I had the big tarp up and it sat outside all the time in the rain and stuff, and I had a light out there so I could work late at night and stuff. So here's the plan. I got the string line sitting at the 350, and then I'm going to get this bit. I'm going to pocket hole from the inside, I think. And I'm just going to make sure that it's touching the string line when I do it, and that should fix all the errors that I've made previously or something. I should make up for all the errors that I've made. All right, this side can be flush, so I think I'll start with this side. And we'll put it right in the middle of that 350, or at the top. Lots of glue to make a mess. Should probably find the screws. Oh, man. No, you can stop now. I forget how to do everything. Do I? Never do. I don't know. Bit of application on the ends, maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, we are going to put this in here, like so. I'm going to clamp it just to make it easier. Yep. Shoulder in line. That's not bad. I think I used to use wood blocks on either side to keep it square and shit. I did. I used to clamp both ends at the same time, but I'm not doing that today because I need to come out that far. Okay, looks about right. And here we go. Yes. One more. Yep. Okay. Gonna watch my eyes around all this fucking clamps and shit. Somehow I gotta hold you and drill you at the same time. Okay, just like that. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it's freaking perfect. Yes. Yes. That worked perfectly. I'm happy. All right, we need to repeat this for all the other ones. Running out of light. Get moving. Ow. All right, one more to do. Well, you know what they say, another day, another 50 cents after tax. Not sure whether or not this is a new video or continuation from the last one, as I haven't even started editing the last one yet. I don't even know how long it goes for. So quite possibly we're just doing the same thing and I'm talking for no reason. But well, in that case, you know what we're doing. We're putting in 2 extra bars here on both sides, and then we're doing some in the roof, and we're going to get these wheel arches in. This is today's plan. I'm going to do as much as I can. We're just going to get into it. We've already been doing it, so let's go. So I have come to 2 realizations. One is I should probably stop starting work in the middle of the day when it's the hottest, and maybe get up earlier and do it, and have a break in the midday, and then come out and do some more. And the second revelation is, I think I was ragging on these pocket screws a bit, this whole system, because I thought it might be cheating. But as it turns out, this is the only way that you can do stuff on the fly, because I'm thinking about how I would have done this any other time, and I can't imagine having to plan to the nth degree of how I was going to do this before I started. So this is really the only way to get things together. In you go. Yep. Where's my pencil? Sure. Ow. Beautiful. Now, this is the glue. Screws. Screwdriver. Yes. Now. I knew I was going to do that. Oh, you don't want to go in there. Come on, in we come. There we go. How about that? It's a bee's dick out, but you know, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's fine. Yep. Should do it from the side. Sometimes they just don't. Yeah. It's in there. It's in there. Oop. Very happy. Ooh, I need to clampolise that one in, I think. Clamp and a block of wood, I reckon. They did go in a little bit skew-if, but that's all right because I need the extra. I need the overhang to trim it down, make it flush, and that's exactly what I intend to do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, there is a little bit of glue hanging around here, so what I might do is I'm going to get all these shims put in properly, and that way they won't get stuck by other glue, and I'll have to rip them out later. So I'll get that done. I'll get the other side done, and I'll get back to you with the next steps. Yeah, so I got the other side in without too much bother. Not sure one of them's quite level, like the top one. I can say it's not, but as far as staying, it's not a big deal. But I'm gonna get this other door frame in, and then I'm gonna get all that wood off the side so that nothing sticks to the glue that I've just put on those bits. Better just test fit, make sure it still fits in the hole. And I'm not gluing it in. I didn't glue in the other side, and I had a good reason for it. I just can't remember what that reason was. I might have to go through some old videos and find out. Oops. But what I might do is go around the other side and put some screws in this ply and keep it all flush. So I'll put that frame on, it'll be in the right spot. I'm just sort of guessing where they go. Hopefully I hit them. Nope. How close was I? Close at all? I was nowhere near it. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's flush so far. Yeah, where's my square? Let's go in this corner first. That seems to be the squarest, and that should make that just a square. Oh, it is hot. I'm going to take a break shortly. Yep. Nice. All right, I'll get all this ply off from the outside, and then take a short break, I think. There. Well, it feels like the opposite to progress, whatever that may be. But I took the sides off so nothing gets stuck to the glue that I've just put on there. As you see, this side, straight as an arrow. I do all the practice on my side of the camper. It's all going to be skew-if and messed up. And Gemma gets the pretty side. Yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. Going to go inside, have a quick break, cool down a bit, and then we're going to get stuck into the top bits there, which won't take long at all. And then maybe I'll even try and work out why I didn't glue the door frames in yet. Well, I did manage to get some dinner and had a little siesta. Quick nap in a chair while I was waiting for the sun to go down a little bit. I waited a bit too long, so we've got a limited amount of time. We're going to get the top bits in now, and we're going to try and get those wheel arches in, see how we do. Well, I was going to use pocket holes up here, pocket screws, whatever you call it. But I want a bit more stability, and I think these screws are slightly better, but I've only got 8 left, so that means I'll be able to do 2 of these up here. I wouldn't be able to do that screw anyway because that's the hole. Ooh, almost fallen off. That's the hole for the air conditioner or the vent, so probably wouldn't be able to put screws in this side anyway. So there's that, and then for the center one and for the ones at the back I'm going to have to use pocket holes by the look of it. So yeah, let's do that. What are you doing? Hope you're eating the spiders. Are you? Good job. You can eat all of them. Don't run away. Well, as I said yesterday, if the battery runs out, I'm just going to keep working, and I was going to sort out an ending to the video last night, but I don't think there's too much video that I can use because I'm just pretty much working. It's a lot of boring stuff. If I cut out all the boring stuff, there'd be no video. So I'll show you what I finished up last night and what we're going to do today, and then I'll probably end this video. So yeah, I did manage to get this door frame in, which is cool, and now that the sun's out I can see there's gaps. Not that there's gaps, but the size of the gaps. And I remember why I didn't glue them in when I was putting them in, is I want to make sure that they're all square and the doors fit on and that sort of stuff. So that's future me's problem. This side we did get the where am I pointing? On this side we did get the 3 in across the top, and this side we got 4, because in the middle of the job I changed my mind and said, you know what, I want 4 there. Yeah, and I have some vague ideas about where the solar panels are going to go. Ooh. And I might end up putting something across
here to mount to once I've actually got measurements and stuff. Who knows, really? Who knows? Yeah, I just seem to be changing up things as I go, so who knows what's going to happen there. What I am going to do today, though, is I'm going to get those wheel arches in. Also, I did cut these 45s to go in where I wanted them. I don't know how well they're going to fit, though. They look a bit... Might have to do some work to actually make them fit. And they're too big. Way too big. So, I don't know. Well, that one fits all right. I'm thinking I'm going to have trim down there anyway, and it's all going to be covered. Anyway, I think what I'm going to have to do is get the wheel off, jack it up really high, get this thing in from underneath, and we're going to tech screw it into the metal frame. So I guess the first thing we're going to have to work out is, does this stand go high enough on this angle to be able to lift this off the ground? Not on that setting. Yeah, that's as high as we go. Oh, no. Oh. Well, the answer is yes. Do I like the angle it's sitting on, though? I don't think I do. I like to try and get that down, get something under it. Or might have to get the jack from the car. Might get a marker or something and actually mark where the end of that is, so I don't always hit the end. Might be the way to go. Anyhow, that wheel's now free. Let's see if we can even fit this guy in there. It's tight. Tighter than I thought it would be. Yes, we're just kicking it. See if it goes in. It has to overcome some obstacles and then it should fit right. Can we just punch it into place? Is there a better way to do this? That all fit well on the test fittings I did. There's no plan B for this. You to be in there and you to be up further. That's what I want. So here's the problem. Every time I test fit it, this bit of wood wasn't in there, so now there's no room for the width of it. I might have to cut out some sort of relief in it. And you can see what sort of relief I need there. But I don't want to go madly just hacking into them to make them fit. They need to fit properly. So I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, that's not exactly what I expected. I don't want to really go cutting into these too badly. I might have to find some core flue, bend them into the shapes I want, and then cover them with something to make them really strong, like rock proof. And I'm thinking I'm going to be spraying this thing with truck bed liner anyway. Maybe I'll just do that. Well, after all that, I remember test fitting them and they fit fine. So I think what the problem is, I just need to get it into the corners where I've made cutouts already. I need to get it into the corners and fitting the way I actually want it to fit it. And then it should all fit in there fine. I'm going to get a heat gun actually, because I should be able to heat that up and then get it into place. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. Well, I did get one screw in where I wanted to get it. So now I'm just going to hit all around here with the heat gun. And this is the problem corner. For some reason it won't get in, but I think once I get this flat and where I want it, that should fall into place. And if not, out comes a grinder and we'll have a bit of a go at that. But this is what I'm going to be doing for the next, man, this could take a while. Oh yeah, I need tight, I need something to push it with. Now let's see if we can get a clamp on it. Oh yeah, clamp, they're not wide enough. Shit. Why didn't you think of this earlier? Oh yeah. I'm winning at the moment. Let's keep that nice and tight. Let's keep working our way down. Maybe another clamp over here and one at the end. And start putting screws in, get it all in place. And do this side. Anytime you're fucking ready, clamp. Yeah. Yeah. It's in, isn't it? Well, it looks like this is going to be the method from here on in, so I'm going to keep doing this. And I'll work my way around and get back to you when I'm done. So we have been making it all the way around. It's been doing well. I don't know if you can see it, it's getting dark in here. But the final bit that wouldn't go in, I just held the heat gun on it for ages and ages and pushed it into place because it was nice and floppy, and just put a bit of wood there, and I've clamped it, and that should, when it cools down, should stay in exactly that position like it was built for it. So this definitely is the way to go. Just heat up everything, put blocks on it, put clamps on it, and then wait for it to cool down, and it stays in place. Then you can go put screws in it. What I might do on the other side is probably try and cut it into the shape that I need it. Like if I cut the corners out and bend it down while it's out, and then when I put it in, that should fit better. Maybe. For a moment I thought I should take this one out and measure it and do the other side, but no. No, I'll probably never line up the holes again. I would though. No, it's in there now. It's too late. But this is the final result. Ow! Just hit my fucking head on that one. Who put that there? Jesus. So this is the final result. As you can see, there's no major gaps, but there's big fucking holes. I know what I'm trying to say. There's big voids down there where water can get out. That's all screwed in around those sides. Down here, looks all right. I might have to fill in one side. Jeez, it's so tight in here now. Might have to fill in this one corner, and possibly from the outside, because I just want to stop water getting in. Not so much water getting out. So I'm going to leave it here for today. I've run out of daylight again. I might actually end this video here. You've just seen what I've done with this tub. Whatever, I don't know, what do you call it? Mud guard, water guard, whatever. You've seen what I did with that one. I'm just going to do the same on the other side, so I'm not even going to record that. I'm just going to get it done. And next time will be, I guess, putting walls and roof on. And thinking about how to make the tailgate. Haven't even thought of a design for that yet. So yeah, we're getting there. So thanks for hanging around, and see you next time.